Hello everyone and welcome back to the AOC Master Championship. This is game 1 of a best of 3 between Warriors Gaming Unity and the Mongolz. Thank you of course to AOC for sponsoring this tournament as well as Dota 2 Lounge, and thanks to you guys for watching. I'm Lily and I'll be solo casting. Ooh. So last night we saw Warriors Gaming going head to head with Rave and they beat them out 2-1. First game was Warriors Gaming game, yeah, and the second one went to Rave, and then third one back to Warriors Gaming, I think. Either way, a little bit interesting, because Warriors Gaming did decide, actually no, first game went to Rave, didn't it? Warriors Gaming went for a first pick of a Drow, but it looks like they've sort of given up on the Drow dream. Haven't picked a Robanto, though Terrorblade is still in the pool, neither team having touched him, and these bans are looking a little bit interesting right now, as well as the pickups, so... We see the Beastmaster, the Huskar being banned out. Huskar did beat Warriors Gaming last night. That game that Rave won, they managed to get the Huskar and just sort of stomped all over Warriors Gaming, so it was banned out from then on. Anti-Mage being banned out as well. Darkseer, Vengeful Spirit. Darkseer is very strong offlane. Vengeful Spirit, bit of an interesting support ban out, but they do go for the first pick of the Faceless Void, so I suppose they're worried about, you know, chucking down a Chronosphere and getting swapped out immediately by the VS, so an understandable ban in that respect. Pick-wise, we do see a Kunkka and a Shadow Demon, so a really nice roaming support combo from Warriors Gaming if they want to go down that route. Able to, you know, trap someone followed by a Torrent, really good roam potential and killing potential as well. Mongolz going for a Faceless Void and a Keeper of the Light. Very interesting second pick. A support hero that's not often seen, but it can defend quite well. Good at counter pushing, and I suppose during, you know, the Chronosphere can get the full channel off of his Illuminate and do a lot of damage in that respect. He also has got a really nice mischance there, 80% mischance for 6 seconds at level 16 in a 675 radius, and it's got a 12-second cooldown, so he can pretty much have that up half of the time when his ultimate's up, and if he gets the Ags up 50% of the time, you're going to be missing 80% of the time, so can be quite devastating in that respect. We'll have to see what they do decide to do with this Keeper of the Light, but it is a curious but potentially strong pickup from the Mongolz. We'll have to see. A Spirit Invoker coming out, Tidehunter being banned, and a Lifestealer being banned out as well. Nothing really too surprising there. Lifestealer is a ban. It looks like they are banning a lot of carries from Warriors Gaming side, getting rid of the Anti-Mage, the Lifestealer and the Huskar, like I said. Whereas the Mongolz are more concerned about seemingly control heroes. You know, VS has got a lot of control, Tide's got a lot of control, Darkseer's got a lot of control with his ultimate, and it looks like that's pretty much what they're worried about, because I think they're going to go for a bit of a wombo combo. They've got their 2 supports and an offlane or a carry, depending on what they want to do with the Faceless Void. So now they've got a little bit of room to get some sort of a pushing hero. Someone who can go head to head with the Invoker in the mid lane is going to be nice. So we could see something like the Death Prophet coming out, maybe. There was a Nyx Assassin, maybe not the best idea. Now Nyx is really strong against intelligence heroes, but he's also quite good against the Faceless Void, as Void really wants to have his mana. He's got a very low mana pool and tends not to go for overall stat items. He tends to go for sort of agility items, but if he gets mana burned, you know, even 2 times, he's not going to have enough mana for his Time Walk and his Chronosphere. But they do respond with Queen of Pain, so that's a little bit of a higher priority there for the Nyx Assassin to go on to, but it's also a bit of a rough one for the Queen of Pain, because a good Nyx Assassin can basically perma-stun the Queen of Pain with the Spike Carapace, with his own stun, and give her a really rough time. So a ballsy pick, but it could work out. We're going to have to see how this Nyx Assassin plays and how the Queen of Pain plays. Looks like they do want to combo the Queen of Pain with the Faceless Void there. You know, they've got a bit of a wombo combo building up, and depending on what they grab last, which I think is going to be sort of a carry to round out the deal, the Mongolz will be able to dominate those team fights. Right now, Warriors Gaming have got really good pick-off ability. They've sort of got the Shadow Demon Disruption into Sunstrike, into Torrent, you know, into Nyx Assassin stun. A lot of sort of individual stuns and lockdown, but AoE wise, they don't have that much, unless we do see a Quas Wex Invoker, which is possible. But with a Quas Wex Invoker, I feel like they're going to be lacking damage then. They've sort of got a bit of a toss-up right now. They don't have any sort of hard nukes. They've got a lot of lockdown and sort of setup, but not really many powerful nukes in the early game. Whereas Mongols are just, rolling in them. They've got the Illuminate, they've got the Scream of Pain, they've got Pick Off Damage, and they've got a Marana now as their last pick. So that's even more near compare if she does go for that, standard Arcanum Scepter build. Double Starstorm. A lot of damage as well as a good nice lockdown with the arrow. Of course, Mongols are lacking in stuns right now, but I think they make up for that with their mobility. Every single hero in Mongols has got a mobility skill other than the Keeper of the Light. So, a little bit scary. Ooh, Meepo! There we go. I've heard of the infamous Warriors Gaming Meepo, and finally I do manage to pick it up. And, well, I was saying they don't have very much damage, they don't have very much lockdown. With the Meepo, they definitely do. But it's a greedy pick because Mongols are really just rolling in the AoE right now, and Meepo is going to be having a bit of difficulty with that, I suppose. We'll have to see how he goes, though. This is going to depend a lot on how fast the Meepo gets fat. A quick farming Meepo with a lot of kills is going to really stomp all over the Mongols. Of course, Keeper of Light is going to be free farm for him, and you can't blink away from the net, you can't leap away from the net. I don't think you can time walk either, so all of the heroes from the Mongols will be food for Jitsai if he does get a fast blink up after, maybe his Arcanum Scepter. So we'll have to see, but either way, interesting picks from both teams. I'm liking it. And once they grab the last of the heroes, we can jump into the game and start going through who's playing what. Oh, there we go.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. No, they're all having a chat. Okay. So on the side of Mongols, we have got Tired to Lose jumping on the Keeper of the Light. We have got AAA playing the Earth Spirit. Masquerade is going to be on the Void. Humans is going to be on the Queen of Pain. And Happy Face is going to be playing the Marana. On the side of WG Unity, we're going to have Kunkka. They're being played by Arfu. Shadow Demon being played by Zaki. Nana, of course, on that Invoker. Nyx Assassin being played by Wen on the offlane. And Meepo being played by Jitsai. Let's have a quick peekaboo here at his profile. Does he spam Meepo? Oh, he does enough. Lose, win, lose. Right. He's a Meepo player. So Nyx Assassin now on the bot lane. Gonna get mana leaked there. A little bit frustrating for him. Gonna come to the lane with already like half mana arrow flying out. Not gonna land, just misses, but he did manage to get that ward down, which is what he wanted. However, Sentry Ward's on the Coddle and he is gonna immediately de-ward. So it was all for naught. Nyx Assassin now is gonna miss the first bit of the creep wave. Actually spending 50 gold to buy a teleport scroll to get back. And the camp, I'm not sure if it's still blocked out there. Either way, Nana now picking up the Bounty Rune. Queen of Pain getting the Contrary Bounty Rune. She's got a Sentry Ward there. So she is expecting a lot of rotations as well as a high ground ward. So she's prepared to de-ward that pretty much immediately. Earth Spirit's gone for the boots first. That is a very rotation oriented build. It looks like they want to try and focus on shutting down this Invoker. Nana has been picking up the Exort to start with. So that is... Oh, that's cute. That is a annoying Invoker to Earth Spirit, but the Torrent going to be coming out there. He eats a Tango. Picks up his shared Tango and turns around. This goes under the Queen of Pain now. She's also going to eat a Tango. And a little bit of a scuffle there, but nobody really came out on top. Earth Spirit just using a kick. Kunkka just using a torrent. Not too much mana exhaustion or anything from that. Invoker probably suffered in terms of harassment, but Queen of Pain looks like she only had one shared Tango, so she's already out of Tangos. And that's going to be giving her a little bit of grief in the lane. But I don't know how much they can really kill her. Even with the torrent, she's going to be able to blink out very efficiently. Shadow Demon's marking that he wants to come around and maybe try and pick her off from behind, I think. She is playing very, very far forward right now. That's an aggressive Queen of Pain, but again, it is quite hard to pick her off. And you can see how she's not skilled up anything at level 2. She's now going for the blink, I think. She's spotted out the Kunkka, and actually it looks like they're going to maybe wrap around now. Just blocking out the camp here. I suppose they're worried about someone going to the jungle. That's right on the off lane. Going on to Wen. Smacking him down a little bit, of course. It's very hard to harass out the Nyx Assassin. He's got 5 base regen. Or 4 base regen with an Enchanted Mango. Either way, very, very hard to harass him out because he does just sort of regen up so quickly that it's not much to do about it. But as we're now going for the first 2-minute rune. Finding a DD rune. Now Queen of Pain's plotting up. They might want to try and make something happen here in the mid lane. Invoker. Sitting on level 3, so he's got up a Sunstrike and a first Forge Spirit. Now, can he try and get a counter kill if they go on him? It will be a little bit tough right now, but they don't really have the burst to kill him immediately. More of a chip, but they're going in actually. Going in with the DD rune. Nana getting smacked up a little bit, but Queen of Pain just not in a position to help out. They do take down the Forge Spirit, so he hasn't got that to help him lane. But now Esperin actually running straight into a Kunkka. Kunkka, man-moding onto him. Torrent is ready. X marks the spot. It's going to be coming out. He rolls forward, getting thrown up into the air with the Torrent, but Queen of Pain is now there. Shadow Strike coming out. They're turning around, trying to take down. Oh no, the Sunstrike landing onto him. Is going to be enough. Yes, they will manage to get down after taking down the Earth Spirit for first blood. And now humans could be in trouble. A couple more shots and he's going to go down as well. One more hit. And yes, Nana going to take him down too. So it's a 2-for-1 trade favoring WG Unity. And the mid laner dying and Invoker getting a kill. That is less than ideal there for our Mongolz. Do not want to be feeding that Invoker up. The faster he gets his Midas, the scarier he's going to be. And he's already got up the Gloves of Haste flying at him on the courier. Looking at some other lanes, Meepo. Haven't had a peekaboo at him much, but he's gone for an Iron Talon, so a little bit of a jungling Meepo build. He's going to be farming the lane for the meantime, but I'm assuming quite soon we'll see him rotate to the jungle. Actually, the bot lane. Could be some nonsense coming out just now. Smoked up Zaki and Arthur, looking like they want to try and catch someone out. Coming forward, going to get the disruption off. And XCD is going to be taking a fall there, Nyx Assassin. Getting a nice stun off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Actually, just pulling now. And it's 1-3 on the board. Taking that in the Mirana is quite important as well. It's because she is sort of the one position right now. And, you know, it's equivalent to losing their carry Meepo. They don't really want to be losing her. Speaking of Meepo, maybe he's going to be going for the Boots Trap build. Double Quiff coming out. Just faking it out, actually. Just to try and scare back Void. He could maybe go for a kill once he gets up his third Meepo. Oh, and as I'm talking on, they take down Queen of Pain in the mid lane yet again. Sunstrike. Oh, and Nyx Assassin goes down the bot lane. Golly gosh, because I'm missing kills everywhere. So it's a 1-for-1 on opposite sides of the map. Now, regeneration picked up there. Gets cancelled out immediately though by the roll, but now maybe he regretted that decision. He's going to get X marks the spot, brought back and taken down. Another kill there for Nana. I think he's alright with losing the regeneration buff if he got a kill in return. And he is getting very close to his hand of Midas. On the bot lane, Zaki just been getting a little bit of farm. His arcane boots are almost done. Just needs another 10 gold and then he can help out when. Spam up them mana burns just a little bit more. Keeper of the Light, we haven't seen too much from him yet. He's sitting on level 4. He's going for the Chakra Magic build, which I guess is to reduce the cooldown on Starstorm. Maybe that's maybe what they're thinking. It does reduce the cooldown by 15 seconds. That means you can theoretically get a triple Starstorm, I think. Because you blink forward, get a Starstorm, and then a Starstorm immediately. Which I suppose is a little bit cheeky. Would definitely be a lot of pain. A lot of pain, but that's all relying on Miranda getting up. A little bit more items, and right now, she's just not finding them. Huddle with the DD rune, turning around, going to Zaki. Zaki's going to get the disruption off. Wen is coming through. Wen misses a stun, actually, and now, hey, rotating in. Huddle just going to give himself some Chakra Magic. He's ready to charge up that Illuminate yet again. Zaki now, he's a target choice. Down he goes, but in comes Humans. Huddle's going to take a fall. Actually, he's not. The Moonlight Shadow keeping alive. The Sonic Wave coming out, going to be taking down Wen. That's a 2-for-0 exchange right now. Now, Nana could be the next one to fall. Torrent landing onto 2. He's trying to run away into the trees, but to no avail. Morana's going to get the last hit, and that's a 3-for-1 trade now. How did Coddle die? Maybe that was a good Sunstrike coming out there. Not so sure. Either way, that was a really nice fight there for the Radiant after having a sort of steady decline for WG Unity's side. Suddenly jumps back up to around about a 500-ish gold lead only, and experience completely neutralized and actually heading in favor of the Radiant. Of course, that was with the rotation of the Mirana, whereas Meepo's still just been farming. He's gone for the Boots Travel build. Got his Arcanum Scepter most likely coming next. And there's a couple of stacks in the jungle as well, so Meepo is getting ready to snowball out of control, and you can see the net worth wise. Mirana is sort of creeping up behind him, but Mirana doesn't flash farm as quickly as a Meepo, at least not prior to getting up her own Arcanum Scepter. Meepo is just going to be, trolling through the jungle, and now he's got two Meepos and the Boots of Travel. He's able to get around the map very, very efficiently and very, very quickly. Now the top lane, we do see Mirana rotating up, Moonlight Shadow on cooldown, but I don't think it matters. They want to try and get a kill. Meepo's back up here as well as Zaki. They're going to get the torrent off as well as the disruption. Masquerade flying up in the air. No Sunstrike coming up, but they do know we can just roll it up. And now AAA coming through. He wants to go in. Quite aggressive there. Masquerade running forward. Arrow's going to be flying out. Not going to latch onto anyone. Now I don't think they know who's up here. Meepo's up here, Sunstrike. I'm not sure where that was. Either way, can find anyone. But Zaki now is in trouble. He might need to disrupt himself on cooldown for another 2 seconds, but they're diving so deeply and not finding anyone. Or anything really now. Afu's coming back forward. Xbox spot up on the True Man Chronosphere coming out. Zaki and Afu are in trouble. Zaki actually he's going to go down there. The silence just going to be sealing the deal combined with the arrow. Pain meanwhile just going to be forced back on the mid lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Who spoiled that shot?
Right, and now just back to farming. Looks like Mongolz are ready to push down this top tower. Meepo still hasn't really done anything. He's now hit level 10, so he's got up his third Meepo. Arcanum Scepter getting closer and closer. Masquerade, they want to try and go in on him. They need to get the X marks the spot. He's going to time walk himself away. No Chronosphere, but with that Tranquil Boots and the Wind Lance, Kanka moves quite quickly. And no, he's going to be okay. The Torrent going to be coming out, not going to land. Actually, he does get the X marks the spot off. Meanwhile, Coddle gets caught out there. Coddle just going to get taken down. Now, could they go into Masquerade? Masquerade's in the trees, got up the time walk, and they don't have disruption. So he's just going to be able to walk back. Meepo just going to take a free kill on the Coddle and be happy with that. And now in the mid lane, actually AA going in. Oh, but Human is going to get stunned there by the next assassin. The Cold Snap doing a lot of damage, and those Fortress Spirits are just going to seal the deal. Take him down. Net. Oof, so close, but not going to land. Pain just makes it away there. And another failed gank. 6 to 8 on the board. Keeper of the Light now playing defense mode. Charging up that level 2 Illuminate just to try and defend the towers for as long as he can. Golden Experience has been all over the place, but nobody's really taking a solid lead quite yet. Now Mirana teleporting in mid lane. Moonlight Shadow is up. Arrow going to be coming out, but Wen just immediately dispels it. But Wen's going to take it full anyway. Queen of Pain coming in with that Scream of Pain. Nana just popping a Clarity, picking up his teleport scroll. Backing back out again. His Midas is up and he needs to go use that. But again, Meepo is still free farming while all of this is happening, getting closer and closer to his Ags. And Deity Rune there on the Void as well as Chronosphere. They want to try and make something happen up here. Meepo is going to have to be very, very careful. But at the same time, the mid tier 1 tower is getting pressured out by Mongolz. Hard to lose, and Humans standing there. They're going to get the disruption off. Torrent going to be coming out as well as the Sunstrike, and so much damage. She just dead immediately. And I mean, that's the power of this combo. So many, sort of one hit wonder spells that if they catch someone out, that one person is going to be in a lot of trouble. People just continuing to farm. So Mirana, she is going for Ags of course, but she's still a little bit of a distance from it. I mean, this is what I meant about the Meepo just pulling ahead at this point in time. Mirana just does not have the flesh farming capabilities that Meepo does, and it's really starting to show now, and it will start to continue to show, for a little bit, longer. I mean, Meepo's going to peak at around about the 30-minute marks, at which point Mirana should have, finished her Ags, but she's going to need an Ags and a Blink to really fight that Meepo, as well as probably a BKB. That net is really a hard counter to Mirana, so she's going to need to have her BKB up to fully engage on him, unless they can sort of 3-shot him. Oh, and as I'm ranting on, actually, Mirana taking down the Invoker on the bot lane, but now Meepo's here and he wants to try and go on to AAA, the Earth Spirit. It's just sending forward his shooters. Actually going to cut him out there. Very nicely done with the poof. In the mid lane, though, we do see the Void going down. And now X marks the spot, going off onto the Queen of Pain. She's trying to get away. Torrent going to be throwing up in the air, but a very nice usage of the blinding light there by the Coddle is going to stop Nyx's assassin from getting the follow-up stun, letting the Queen of Pain get away from that. That was a very nice blinding light. And 8 to 11 on the board, and a lot of little skirmishes. They're just having skirmishes all over the place. No real big team fight clashes, just sort of a pick off here and a pick off there. Over and over again. It is quite interesting with how both these teams are playing. It looks like now they want to try to go for another little skirmish on the mid lane. Zaki is still there just farming. Moonlight Shadow is going to be coming out. Void coming forward, getting the Chronosphere. Going to be catching out Zaki as well as the Illusion. Sonic Wave going to be landing on True, but Assassin is just Illusion. Now Zaki, he needs to trap himself. Why doesn't he trap himself? What? What, son? I guess he was just hoping he could run, but he got stunned out there by the Coddle with the mana leak. Level 1 mana leak is very, very strong. It's always 5% mana leak. It's just a duration that increases or decreases. No Nyx Assassin coming in. The boat going to be landing onto... Oh god, Queen of Pain. No, actually misses, but the Sunstrike's enough anyway. The Sun's coming out there. Meepo in the middle, but all of his solutions and a 2-man Shackle, but the stun isn't going to be enough to save him. Yes, the Earth Spirit... No, the Earth Spirit gets X marks the swap back, and that's going to be a double kill there for Jitsai. Oh, that was really nice initiation by him. His Axe is up, and now he's saying, I'm ready to fight. That's all he was waiting for. 4 Meepos and go, 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 son. That's the motto of the Meepo player. And now he's ready for global defense and global domination. And Mirana is only 600 gold there to her Axe. It's not far at all. Oh, actually. Going on to Masquerade. Sunstrike coming out, and... Oh, he's going to get X marks his pop back. Isn't going to be enough though. The Starstorm coming out from Mirana. But Meepo's there to save the day. All the poofs coming out, taking down Masquerade immediately. AAA is going to go down next. Now Jitsai is teleporting out. They're going to get a 2-man torrent there onto humans as well. It's time to lose. Mirana, she's getting the arrow. Can they get down the Meepo? But he's got one more Meepo left to go, and he will. Poof! Oh, 40 health makes it back to base. What is that? And it's just going to be 3 dead, and now Meepo is healed up. He's ready to come back in. They have to watch out because X marks the spot, and Boat coming out there onto the crop. I mean, she saved her blink. That was a good idea, but it just didn't matter because the nuking damage. I mean, they have so much single target bursts on one hero. And 1,500 gold gain from that alone. Meepo could go and try and take the Roshan soon, but I think at this point he's going to be more interested in getting pickoffs across the map. He's got his Blink Dagger up, he's got his Ags. It's very much a I want to kill people build. But are they going to give him the kills he wants to find? You can see pretty much all of the Radiant are just lurking around together now. Moonlight Shadow Gang, oops, sorry, might come out soon. We're on so close to her Ags. In fact, she will have it up just after this camp here. Once she's got that, maybe they're going to feel confident, you know, taking a fight. Top lane. Can't even move my camera before Queen of Pain dies. Nyx Assassin now. He's vendetted up and he's looking for a kill of his own. Oh, he's going to get caught up by the sentry. This could be the death of him. He has got the spike carapace. It's going to get disrupted by his teammate. Torrent is coming out. He's going to get silenced, and that's going to be the death of Wen. But could they maybe get a kill on Masquerade as well? Yes, the Sunstrike's going to be taking him down, so it was a 1-for-1 exchange. Now Shadow Demon coming around the bat lines. He's going to get the purge off, and Meepo's there. And the kill train is coming. Taking down 3 there. At the end of all those little scuffles.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Zaki. Could be the death of him. Oh, he disrupts himself on 29 health. Mirana now needs to make a run for it. He's going to dodge out of the Illuminate. Mirana left into the trees though, and now she will actually get that Conquer. The Starstorm's doing a lot, but just not enough to kill them. And oof, Sunstrike coming out. Meepo looking like he wants to try and go in, but unable to do it. He's just going to head back to base. Meanwhile, Nana has just been pushing. He hasn't been joining the fights, he's just been using that Sunstrike from afar. And golden experience. I mean, it was up and down and quite even for a lot, but now it's sitting at 7,500 for WG Unity. Almost 10,000 experience. Oh. Terrifying Meepo. Dragonlance. See now, Dragonlance is an interesting item to get on Meepo because it's one of the cheapest items for the stat gain it gives you. That's why a lot of people get it on the Meepo. It's not because they want to get bonus 140 range on a melee hero, because it doesn't work like that. It's just because it's great stats for very, very cheap. And Meepo, of course, is the king of stats. I think his main Meepo will share X percentage of the stats. Right, so engagement now coming off. The boat going to be landing there onto Masquerade. A lot of damage to him. This Cold Snap, he's unable to time walk away. Just going to be one free pick off after getting off the Aegis. Now X marks the spot onto the Morana. They're going on to him next. He needs to try and make something happen. Double Starstorm will be coming out, but he just dies immediately. The Meepo damage is way too much. Keeper of the Light now getting off the mana burn on, or mana leak I suppose anyway. Hunker going to be going down there, but Meepo, he doesn't even care. He's low on health, but he's got the Aegis and he's ready to just keep fighting. Trying to get down the Queen of Pain. She heals herself, but the Chronosphere coming out. Going to be landing onto all 5 Meepos as well as Invoker. And now they're going to get down the Meepo there, but he's got the Aegis. He's ready to respawn. Masquerade getting chased down, but Zaki now has been mana leaked. Meepo is sending the real one away. No, it looks like he's going for farming possibly. Either way, Coddle making a run for it with Zaki chasing after him as well as 4 of the Meepos. He tries to teleport out. Can they get the net? No, they're not going to get the net, and he's going to be able to get away from there. I think Chitsai was expecting someone to be down here, but there was no one there. Either way, you can see how far ahead that Meepo is. 13,000 net worth compared to 7,000 on the Morana. Of course, I mean, they have got that triple Starstorm Dream, but that's pretty much all they have got going for them right now. Unable to really kill the Meepo without, you know, blasting all their ultimates. Now, when misses the silence, does get the stun off. Dust is going to be coming out. Starstorm 1, Starstorm 2, and damages so much. But they do get the X marks the spot now onto the Morana. The arrows coming out from her onto the Meepo, but the boat, the Sunstrike, sorry, all of them just going on to him. Now Meepo is looking like he wants to go on to Portai to lose the Coddle. 5-man stun from AAA, but is it going to be enough? Looks like yes, it will be actually. They forced it back, but he's got the blink up, and yeah, now they're all coming in. They were just waiting for the cooldown. Slowing him down so much. Stun on 3 is just not going to be enough, and it's beyond godlike streak there onto Jitsai. So going back to base now. Well, actually, is he going back to base? Looks like he might be going in for the Quap in just a moment. Quap, very low on health. X marks the spot going off him again. Zaki now coming forward yet again. Do you know she's not long for this world? She just gives up and accepts her fate. She's got a Lincoln Sphere recipe, but that's all she has. And meanwhile, Jitsai is just casually pushing on the bot lane. 14 to 28. I mean, at this point, this is the power of the Meepo. When he really, really starts to spike in power, it's sort of the 15 minutes onwards if he can get up that fast dags. And they just didn't have the ability to shut him down. This was sort of a really nice game for the Meepo because while they've got a really great team fight on Mongolz, they don't have good ganking ability. And their laning phase is not weak, but it's not really an aggressive pick-off style of laning. Bot lane. Masquerade going in, getting the Chronosphere off. Nana, he's in a lot of trouble. AAA is coming forward, just gonna get the stun off. Blast as well, and Nana, well, no, Meepo, he says, okay, I can deal with it. Everyone grouped up, let's go in. Trying to go on to the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit is gonna go down, but an arrow's gonna land forward. Can he fight this? This is a 5v1, sorry. Yeah, actually 5v1, and he will actually go down. When now rotating in, trying to get some pickoffs. I mean, Meepo just went a little bit too over. Stun, missing. That would have been a perfect 2-man stun, and now when taking a fall to Zaki could be the next one in trouble. In comes humans. The boat going to be landing right on top of Marana's head. No, she leaps herself into the trees, getting smacked down by her own illusions. The Starstorm coming out. She might be able to make it away from this. She would need one more blast on to take her down. Now Zaki could be in trouble. He's got the purge up, but he's not going anywhere. They do get the Marana down in the tree, but still, that was a huge throw from WG Unity. Nana getting caught out, and then Chitsun just saying, I'll fight him. I'll fight them all. Can't stop me. Did you get to see the gold change from that? Jitsai, sorry, not Jitsun. Either way, whoa, look at that. That was like a 4,000, 5,000 gold swing. Meepo cannot afford to throw kills away like that. Not if it's a beyond godlike streak. I mean, I saw what he was trying to do, and I appreciate the effort, but ouch. Oh, and they're going into Masquerade now. I was gonna say I think he smells danger, but no, I don't think he does. I think he just has no idea what's about to come for him. Sunstrike can be landing on him, and boom goes the dynamite. This gets imploded. Both teams just farming up a little bit. Ultimate Orb is actually out on the Queen of Pain. She didn't have that a minute ago, but that, kill on Meepo really gave her a lot of gold. So her Lincoln Sphere actually won't be too far away, and that will help quite a lot against this Wombo combo they have out. Now they're going in, they want to try and fight 2v1 onto the Meepo. I'm not really sure what they're thinking with that. Maybe he's going to immediately get down the Earth Spirit. I think maybe not, because Mirana's coming in, and Meepo might be out of his depth right now. He gets the net off, Sunstrike coming through, not going to land. Meepo, he's actually going to get the Earth Spirit down. You catch Miranda there in the trees, net coming out into her, both going to be landing right into her head. And down she goes. It's going to be a double kill there. Good rotation from the Kunkka just to save him. Help him out a little bit. Now none on the bot lane. Playing a little bit aggressively again. He did just get picked off here with the Chronosphere. Chronosphere is back up, so I don't know why he's feeling so cocky. He should be backing out, and he does teleport back to base. Low on mana, as well as being a little bit far out by himself. Jitsai, meanwhile, pushing the top lane. Not going to commit to the tower though. Just going to stop that off and into the jungle. He's got his heart up now, as well as another 2.7k gold. This guy just, I don't even know where he gets all the gold from. He's just like morphing time into gold. But it looks like he will be just trying to get the tier 2 tower down. 2 more tier 2s remaining now in the mid and the top. Mongolz, I mean, they're hard pressed to defend it. Coddle of course wants to try and defend it there with the Illuminate, but it is very, very hard to contest with the Meepo having a Blink Dagger. Because unless, you can release it preemptively and cancel his Blink Dagger, but then, well, then you're not going to kill anything, you're not going to defend the wave. Or you can hold on to it and then have the Meepo potentially jump on you and kill you. Sort of hard situation. Anyway, they are going to catch out Masquerade, the stun, the torrent, and he just gets imploded yet again. Immediately dead. Now with the tier 2 tower on the top lane gone, it looks like they wanted to go for the mid lane, get down the last of the tier 2 and just start assaulting the base. The Dire though, the rest of his team once more, they're going to be finding the Mirana out. She's going to get the mid lane shadow off. They have detection. Boats can land on her head. Looks like yes they do, and there's a gem on the ground now. Spirit is on the run. Garfu getting quite low, but it's just not going to be enough to kill him, I don't think. Or maybe it will be now. He's got 11-1 charge. He's not going to be able to get off until a wave comes out, and now Humans, he's going to use himself up. He's got the Lincoln Sphere on himself. He's trying to get away, but you can't get out of that net. He needs a BKB. And that's what I was talking about with the Mirana as well. They need a BKB to fight against that Meepo. The net is just too much. Now going in for the tower. 4 dead. Looks like they instead would like to go get the Roshan. Roshan is not up yet, but I think they just want to play it nice and safe. Because pushing into a Coddle is always very hard. And oh god, Masquerade blinking into the whole team. He could have got a really nice Chronosphere, but his fingers just weren't quick enough. And now he might immediately regret that decision. He's going to time walk himself back. But Meepo is there, Tornado throwing him up in the air. Sort of saving his life, but he's going to go down anyway. And I think, well, that might be good enough. Maybe now we should just push. Tier 3 tower, almost dead. Just a matter of seconds. Bottle Blast doing a lot. Starstorm coming out. Heaps of damage from that. And Ara going to be landing onto Jitsai, but I don't know how much he cares. He can of course just send his Meepos back to heal up and they'll be all happy as a lamb. And with the T3 they are just going to back out there. Oh, Yule's going on to the low health Meepo. Ara going to fall up and Jitsai, he could be going down. Disruption going to be keeping him alive. He's these Meepo clones. Are they going to be able to make it in time? No, they're not. The killing spree going to be going down there onto the coddle with the blast. Nana now on the run. He is now mana drained. He's going to get off a nice combo, getting, whoa, just thrown back. But down he goes either way. Oh, that was a runner maybe. I don't even know what happened. Either way, Nana gets a kill, but dies in return. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Fu now standing in the trees. They want to try and get down the Quap. Quap does not know what's coming for her right now, but he does not have enough mana for a stun quite yet. Almost got it, but the Quap's on a haste rune. She's going to be making a run for it. Meanwhile, Zaki getting chronosphered up. The hatred for this poor little support. He's got a magic stick. He can't cast anything though because of Masquerade's time dilation. And it's going to be 3 dead. 22-41 on the board. Things pretty firmly favoring the Radiant though. I mean, sorry, the Die though. The Radiant, yeah. I mean, that was the first throw. The Meepo threw away the triple kill. I mean, the godlike. And this is where he threw away the killing spree. But still, it is very, very hard for them to catch up at this point. Net worth-wise, the Meepo is just so far ahead. And he's got another 5.2k gold in the bank. Item-wise, he's really, got his options open. You can sometimes see Hexes being picked up just for the, burst initiation. He could also go for something like the Butterfly if he's worried about physical damage, so I wouldn't be this game. Pipe is another option. Can be quite handy against all the magical nuking damage. Pipe would be really good for pushing the high ground. But he goes to the Ghost Scepter, so Ethereal Blade is going to be the go for this Meepo. Very, very high nuking power with the Ethereal Blade. He can pretty much instantly kill one person if he times it correctly. Let me look at some other items. The Fusel Blade is almost up. Coddle has just got his 4 staff, and a Ghost Scepter wouldn't go astray at this point. Veil of Discord, Queen of Pain. I think she needs a BKB next, but we'll see what she picks up. Morana, Blink Dagger, and an Ags. Oh, going in onto Jitsai. Moonlight Shadow, Masquerade, no Chronosphere though. Jitsai taking a lot of damage actually. Could they get him down? There's 5 heroes up here. I think he needs to back out. He's going to be sending forward one illusion, but Meepo, sorry. He's going to teleport out. Going to get Yule's up though, just keeping him down. The damage going to be coming out. Will be enough to take him down, and he dies yet again. The 5-man rotation is enough to shut him down, and he was not expecting that. He was not expecting the whole team. And now Nana in the trees is going to get brought down as well. No buyback on either of them. That's 90 seconds on the Meepo. He bought out the Ethereal Blade, didn't get to use it, and he's still got 600 gold to buy back. That was maybe a big boo-boo.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And now I think they're going to try and force the buyback. Roshan is up, but the best bet is going to be pushing down this and maybe getting a Rax. Now the pushing power isn't that strong, but they've still got 1 minute without the Meepo. So they're good to chip and maybe get this tier 3 tower down. Zaki, blinking forward. Disruption just going to be cancelling out the Lincolns. Now Assassin coming in with the stun. The X marks the spot. The boat. Queen of Pain. Yules herself. Yes, she will. She'll get it off. She's got the magic wand. Can she blink herself out? Force up and blink is going to be enough to keep her alive. If we wanted to get that torrent crit shot off, not going to be happening though. Queen of Pain's going to make it out, but they just slayed enough and they forced them back. So Meepo now has time to respawn. Oop, arrow almost hit Zaki there. However, 1 or 2 more throws like this from Double G Unity and they will lose a Rax. Even though they did have a pretty substantial lead, if they keep that up, they're going to throw it away. And you can see already, they went from a 20,000 gold lead to a 10,000. Just from those 2, sort of pick-off slash, thrown away kills. Earth Spirit now on the run. It's quite low. Nana got Sunstrike up. He's going to be trying to plan it out. Trying to dodge away. No. Threw it into the trees, thinking maybe the Earth Spirit was standing near the trees, but not going to be judging right. And now Nana's actually stuck in the trees himself. Meepo now going in for that Roshan though. Dragonlance on the ground. The stats are very good for the early game, but this late in the game, yeah, Aegis is going to be worth more. And now back to farming for a minute. I don't think he wants to throw anymore. Okay, and this is going to be the determining fight, because if WG Unity can win this again, they'll be in a really good position to win the game. But if they throw away another team fight and feed away that Meepo again, things are going to be looking quite grim for them. Excessive going with the initiation onto Masquerade. Jitsai coming in. Oh, immediately dead there. That Ethereal Blade combo just a little bit too much. Boat was pretty much overkill, but it doesn't matter. Now looking like they want to try and go onto the Earth Spirit. He rolls himself away. The Moonlight Shadows come out. Do they have any detection? So yes, they've got a gem there. They do be able to see. They do be able to see. They can see. Though they will get the Mirana down. She immediately buys back. In comes the Queen of Pain. Lincoln Sphere onto himself. Shiva Scout is coming out. Sonic Wave blasting out, doing a lot of damage there to the Meepo, but he has got the Aegis. The double Star Storm not going to be enough to kill him quite yet, but he's so very, very low. Now Queen of Pain is going to go down there. Jitsai just getting the last hit. The blast will be enough to take down the Meepo. That's the Aegis gone, but inside the base, Nana is going on with that Ice Wall, doing so much damage when popping the Spike Carapace, trying to get down the Mirana, and that's after a buyback. That's 5 dead. Only the Keeper of the Light has the buyback, and GG is going to be called out now. WG Unity pulled it together there after a couple of throws and won the game. But of course it is just game 1 of a best of 3. We've got 1, if not 2 more games coming up. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you of course to AOC as well as Dota 2 Lounge for sponsoring this tournament, and thank you guys for watching. If you want to see anything or not see anything in the next game, just put it in the chat now because I'll have a peek before the next game begins. Either way, I'll see you guys there. Bye.